Hello, hello, and welcome back to Formula 1 2019 and our first career season. And today we are in Monaco for the Grand Prix. As always, the races are set to 25% distance, which in this case will be about 20 laps. The AI is set to hard. So before we begin the race, let's check up on the drivers and constructors standings. And we are still currently first in the drivers championship with 106 points, and we are third in the constructors championships behind Ferrari and Mercedes.
A proper road race, and in the true meaning of the word. That was how Mr. Monaco, the late great Graham Hill, once described this iconic event. The cars we drive have come a long way in the intervening half-century, but still we race on those same public roads beside the Mediterranean Sea. There's no victory more coveted than that of the Monaco Grand Prix. The prestigious Circuit de Monaco then. It's not all that dissimilar today to the layout that made its debut almost a century ago. It's 2 miles and 19 corners through the streets of Monte Carlo, and although the average lap speed of around 93 miles per hour is the lowest of the season, the tiny margins for error make it the natural habitat of the safety car. And I'm joined once again by Anthony Davidson to bring you the lowdown for today's race. Let's talk about the engineer. As with all the drivers at this level, they have a lot of ambition. But Formula One's a daunting step up from any other series, so expectations are high right from the start.
That's right, it is a difficult environment to come into. In junior categories, you're competing against drivers with similar levels of experience, but some of these guys in Formula One have been there for over a decade. But I have to say, in this case, it's so far so good.
It's time to take a look at our starting grid for today's race. An immense lap from Lewis Hamilton yesterday puts him on pole position, with Charles Leclerc alongside. As we continue through the rest of the grid today, we have Vettel, Sainz, Max Verstappen and Bottas, Albon, Grosjean, Magnussen and Lando Norris, Weber, Perez, Nico Hülkenberg, the engineer, Stroll, Ricciardo, Kimi Raikkonen and Devon Butler. Kvyat and George Russell ends our grid lineup, and with preparations almost complete, let's head down to the track.
So let's try and survive 20 laps of Monaco.
No heroics into Saint-Devote, please. We're in amongst the pack and just need to stay in one piece. now enabled. Will be available to use when you are within 1 second of the car ahead in the DRS zone. Your MFD for a new strategy option. Release. Okay, stay clear of the white line on the exit. You'll receive a penalty for dangerous driving if you cross over into the track. its impact unless you box for a new one. A new strategy is available on the MFD. Kimi is in the pits. Kimi in the pits. Complete, go now. Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound. Wing is damaged. Expect a lot of understeer unless we replace it. Check your MFD for a new strategy option. That looked bad. Are you alright?
Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. I did say in the qualifying video that I do severely struggle with Monaco, and I think I've just proved my point by my first DNF of the season.
The Mercedes team pulled out a fantastic performance today. They should be proud. What do you think it was, Ant, that gave them the edge over the competition today?
Well, they certainly stood out as a driver with tons of confidence on the track. I think their ability to keep their cool, even during some of the more hectic parts of the race, meant they were able to capitalise on the mistakes of other drivers, giving them the opportunity to make their way to the top spot with ease.
So after a magnificent race, we can now see the drivers making their way to the podium. Once again, it's the Silver Arrows who take top spot, a well-earned victory for Mercedes. And after this round of the World Championship, here's how things look in the drivers' table. Lewis Hamilton takes over the lead of the Drivers' Championship after an excellent result. Now, let's discuss, Ant. Who would you say is a contender for Driver of the Day?
My driver of the day was Devon Butler. He did an amazing job pushing through the field, cementing his growing reputation for ruthlessly running down those top positions.
Let's move on to the constructors. Mercedes continue to extend their lead. There was also a strong showing from the McLaren team today as they make their way up the standings. And with that, we wrap up another weekend of motorsport. But with more races lined up, be sure to join us when we come back with more Formula One.
So, Monaco complete, no points scored. I did mention that Monaco is the toughest track for me. I really do struggle to make it around a single lap without losing part of my front wing, as you have seen. I have been Anubis, and I will see you all in the next video.